Is our problem? Our problem is to find the equation of the line of the coordinates 1, 1, and 0, 4. So, on to step 1. On step 1, we'll use the y-slope formula, and by doing that we'll do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in our case it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, and 0, 1, and 4, 1. So it would be 1 minus 4, which would equal negative 3. Then it would be 1 minus 0, which would equal 1. So in total, this would equal negative 3. Alright, so our slope is negative 3. So step 2 is to input the slope in the y-intercept formula. So we know that our slope is negative 3, so our y-intercept formula would be y equals negative 3x plus b. We do not know what b is yet, so this step is optional because we kind of do know what b is because the coordinate was 0, 4, and if x is 0, then the y-intercept would be 4. So this is just to do it manually. So step 3 is optional, so input a coordinate pair in the equation and solve. So I chose the coordinate 0, 4, and by doing this, I would input it in this formula. So it would be 4 equals negative 3 times 0 plus b. And so we're going to combine like terms. So it would be negative 3 times 0, which would equal 0, leaving 4 equals b. So step 4 is to put both the slope and the y-intercept in the y equals mx plus b formula. So we know that the slope is negative 3 and the y-intercept is 4. And in this equation, the slope would be m and the y-intercept would be b. So it would be y equals negative 3x plus 4. To make sure my equation is right, I will take one coordinate, so x equals 1 and then y equals 1, and I'll put x into the equation to check it. So this is our original equation. And then when we input 1 into the equation, it would be y equals negative 3 times 1 plus 4. Then negative 3 times 1 equals negative 3, so we would just leave it at y equals negative 3 plus 4. And y at negative 3 plus 4 equals y equals 1. So therefore y equals 1, which covers out with the coordinates. So our equation is right.